For me, it was a wait, for real. I was like, Stephen King, and especially these series of books. You know, I was like, how do you turn these series of books into a film? But the truth is, you know, the reaction from his fan base is really, really healthy, really good,
yeah.
Positive for the film, positive for the casting. You know, so, you know, we're really, really excited about showing them what we've done.
We knew we were stepping into something that already had its DNA, you know? At the same time, it was already built to succeed. It was already, it was clear. People have been trying to tell the story the right way for years. We hope we did. So we had good momentum going in it. My guy's a yes guy, as any good devil is, you know. Gets you in the yeses, not the nos. The excess of the yeses. And so,
I know what you're talking about there.
Yeah. Kiss that fire and walk away whistling. So, I mean, but did I approach me if I'm the villain, which I definitely am? Walter believes he's enlightening people, you know? So, is he doing that in an evil way? Sure. Is he doing that by exposing people's hypocrisy? Sure. Is he doing it by torment? Is he doing it by this relationship that Walter has with Gunslinger? It's partially a really sick little love story. Want you to stay alive. Want you to get close. Want you to still fight back, but not don't get fully reloaded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I mean, that's how I approach that.
Yeah, I think when you have characters that are this rich, that have so much for you to like lean back into, you just have to approach whatever your approach is, but with honesty, integrity, and decipher what's going to make this character live on screen. In my case, there was a lot of actual physical preparation. Is the last in the line of a phenomenal set of dedicated security guys that use guns, and so I had to learn how to do that really well. But at the same time, my character is equally as tormented and has so much history as the Man in Black. We share a history.
Good versus evil,
Yeah.
of mythic proportions.
Yeah.
He's been chasing me across the desert for hundreds of centuries, if not thousands of years. There's a tower that is like the vortex of the universe. He wants to fight to keep it up, because if it falls apart, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
I'm working to bring it down. What brings it down? Purity, almost innocence, which brings in our youth and our child who has the shine. That sort of pure concentration is what can bring the tower down, which is what I want to do, because I want the chaos. I want to unleash the lashes and the fangs and let it all be chaos.
When the audience joined the story in this film, this has been going on. This is a 900-year war, okay? Yeah. I'm the last guy standing, trying to protect the tower. And the Man in Black, no disrespect, but the Crimson King is the man. The Man in Black's still like, I'm working for the Crimson. I'm gonna get as much purity, sir. I'm gonna bring that tower down for you, even though we've been doing this for 900 years. And he finds one kid whose purity is so good, so strong, he makes a beeline for him. And that kid makes a beeline for my character. And so we all meet up. Well, right. for the first time in many, many years, the Man in Black and the Gunslinger meet up. There was a lot of sort of, muscle memory training to try and make it look as fluid as possible. The guns are really long and heavy. And so, I really did have to do a little bit of sort of training. Six-shooter is a sport, and how quickly you can reload them. There are guys that do this really quickly, and that was the basis of my training in the beginning. But of course, there was a certain amount of movie magic that happens to make that look as slick. But when you see the actual physical running around and shooting and aiming and pointing especially, that was all part of the training, and it was a lot of fun.
You said earlier, this is a really agile hero.
Yeah, my guys are...
you were off your feet, on your feet, somersaults, head over heels.
I really look forward to doing that.
The toughest training for me was, it really took a long time. I hope I pulled it off, is the shape shifting, like being here and showing up in another place.
All right.
Still working on that. No, look, I didn't. My role was very different than Idris's. The Man in Black barely ever breaks a sweat. It's all, the way I put it, was all with ease. And the only time that I was ever really in the ring was when we come together at the end. When does the Man in Black really break a sweat? It's at the end when there's the ultimate confrontation. But for that, I'm dancing between the raindrops, having fun, just picking off things along the way with a grin and a kiss.
When he's working, he doesn't really like to party too much, I suppose. I don't know if that's changed.
I don't. No, I'm not on school nights. I go straight home.
You go straight home. So what I learned about him is that, when I did get to just hang out with the man and just talk, super engaging, super real collaborative process. It was really beautiful to do that. You suspect that if a man doesn't like to, fraternize with the other guys too much, he's going to be closed off. But actually, Matthew was really open, warm, and really good to work with. Yeah.
Well, did you know that he has an undefeated Muay Thai career? This is true. Undefeated. Wow. Never been beaten. Fact?
It's fact.
Fact. Undefeated. Undefeated.
Set me up now. That's it.
It's a period right on the end of that, right?
I'm going to be on the second. I'm going to be on the card for the McGregor second fight.
They're going to be calling.